Today is the big day, guys. We are going to get the 65 Fastback. Finally, I know we have been talking about it forever and ever, but it's about to happen. But we're gonna head to Georgia. We're gonna go get the Fastback and get it over here. Just like that, guys, we are here. So the day has come when we get the 65 Fastback, and sadly, nobody's here. Everybody's either at work or out doing something, so it's just me. I think my brother Hayden's gonna be here in a few minutes. So what I'm gonna do right now is go ahead and just get the ramps off the trailer, get them hooked up, get the front end jacked up, and then we'll address the 65 here in just a few minutes. So let me go ahead and just take the cover off of it so you guys can see what we're working with. Most of you have already seen it, but I know some of you haven't. Let's go ahead and start winching this thing up. Thing looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it centered over there a little bit more. Check it out, guys. We got the car on, and yeah, that went pretty good. So this little 2500 winch works great for stuff like this. Now I'm curious to see how it's going to squat the back of the truck. I got a pretty good feeling it's going to squat it pretty hard. This should be pretty good. We might go up just a touch more because I think most of the weight of this car is actually going to be in the rear right there. So let's go ahead and move it up a little bit more. But with this truck being low like it is, you don't want it to bottom out, so we don't want to put a lot of weight on it. So what I do is get it as far back as possible without it basically making the front end light. If you put too much weight on the back, the trailer wants to sway and it could get ugly. So you just have to balance it out, guys. That's something you just have to play with. Every trailer setup's different. Every vehicle is different you're towing with. What a journey we have ahead of us. What a journey. This is going to be, whew, like I said, this is probably going to make or break my channel right here. We're either going to, this is either going to work or it's just not. And if it fails, ugh, I don't know. Guys, keep your fingers crossed for us because we're going to need it. This is an epic, epic journey that we are about to embark on. So stick with me. There's going to be some highs. There's going to be some lows. I'm going to probably need your support on this because this is major, major, major for somebody who's never completely restored a car and is basically just a backyard mechanic. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, head home. I'll catch you there. All right, we are back. We've got everything here. We just got the Calypso lowered down, getting ready for the 65. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing unloaded, get it in here, get it on the lift. I'm feeling motivated today. I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie to you, but at the same time, I'm feeling pretty motivated, guys. We gotta do this. We gotta knock this out of the park. What's up, Camlin? You see that? You see the car? Is it pretty? It is. You gotta love it. Finally doing something. video me. I don't like being on video.
We were videoing you actually doing some work.
Got one in his face, Bubba. Oh my God. I didn't know if it was, I thought it was gonna bottom out, but it did good. Maybe not. We're good. I think we'll do that. Yeah, maybe. Hey, you ready to go? Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of rust down there, but it ain't bad.
Pick the back end up and move it.
Probably could, yeah. You probably could. But the wheel, I mean, that's all the wheel tubs anyway, so yeah. We were gonna have to cut it back to the frame to do the mini tubs.
So y'all, yeah, we need that whole section right there.
Well, that whole thing
right there. Ooh,
well, that whole thing comes with a kit
Yeah.
that you can buy right here. But the problem is, once we do the mini tubs, we got to decide if we want to do mini tubs or not, because if we don't do the mini tubs, all this will bolt right back up. All right, guys, it is up on the lift, and to be honest with you, it's not as bad as I thought. There are some spots that I didn't know was going to be rusted, but it's really not bad at all. I expected to see more spots, I guess I should say, that were rusted out, but it's not bad at all. I mean, take you guys around. There's gonna be some patchwork done. The biggest thing in looking at this car is figuring out what pieces it is we need to buy. We're fully aware that we're gonna have to buy a bunch of like floor pan pieces simply to get like a back corner back there. We're not gonna replace the whole floor pan, or at least not right now, to fix one section in the back. So what we'll probably do is buy the whole floor pan kit and cut out what we need to and weld it in. That's gonna probably be the easiest thing to do for us. And remember, guys, this is not gonna be a show car. I wanna go ahead and say that ahead of time. We're not doing some frame off rotisserie like restoration here. I need you guys to fully understand that. What we're gonna have is a nice driver though, that everybody's gonna be proud of and be fun to work on. We just can't take it too far. All right, well, I'm gonna set the camera down and we're gonna go over this thing with a fine tooth comb, see what we got, and I'll come back out here later on this evening and we'll talk. Doesn't look too bad so far.
Right.
Okay, look at that. Man, I was so worried about that too. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be horrible. Getting these things off without bending them up. Well, guys, I forgot the spot wheel bit. They were over at Papa T's house. I couldn't find them. And we didn't really have any intentions of doing anything, but you know how it goes. You start kind of tearing into stuff. But I think what we'll do right now is just kind of see what we got with this windshield. I think we're going to be okay. I know the majority of the rust is, if there is going to be down here where it mounts. But so far, it don't look too bad. We're going to find some, I'm sure. I hope that was recording. Anyway, obviously we have the windshield out, and we're going to go ahead and pull this gasket off and see what we got. Here we go. Not bad. Look at that. Wow. Whoa, that's amazing. Look at that. Guys, that's as good as you could ever ask for. That is awesome. So finally we catch a break. That is 100% workable right there. Like I said, finally we kind of catch a break. Let us go ahead, get this cleaned up, see what we're working with, and I'll show you guys. All right, so this is where we're at. Everything's looking pretty good. Got the all the pinch welds over here look awesome. I cannot believe how good this thing cleaned up. With that being said, we don't have our bits, but we want to work on it, so we're going to run to Harbor Freight real quick. We're going to get some spot weld bits. We're going to come back and hopefully try to knock this cowl out, or get it off anyway, and then we will see what we got to work with. All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, that's gonna wrap this particular video up. As you can tell, we didn't make really any more progress on the car. I was originally using these bits from Harbor Freight, and they're just not really up to the task. My dad's got some that he picked up years ago from a swap meet, and maybe they're a little better quality, so we're gonna give these a try. People seem to have some success with these, so we're gonna give this a try. Good old grinder. Some of these abrasive discs right here. These things are really, really good. Some extra belts. And last but not least, we've got the cowl for the car. So guys, we're gonna get started on this. Hopefully you'll see some in the next video. At some point, we're gonna sit down and talk about this car. I'm gonna take you guys back in time, and we're gonna do a history lesson on the Gray Ghost. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. And as always, thanks for watching.